Hey, my spirituality family, quick video here. So, one thing I learned about serving God and what I've been through the last few years was God teaches through sorrow, pain, hurt, and I never understood why. But you learn way more when you're broken, when you're heartbroken, when you're going through things than you ever will when you're happy. And I'm going to read a couple verses. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for sadness has a refining influence on you. And one thing that I've learned is there's purpose in pain. There's purpose in sorrow. There's purpose in heartbreak. There's purpose in all the brokenness that we go through. And sometimes it's hard to accept that that's the way God teaches us. You know, you pray for patience, and God puts you in situations where you have to learn to be patient and you have no control. You ask for wisdom, God puts you in situations where you really got to learn and have wisdom and think before you do. And one other thing I learned is nothing is guaranteed. Everything could be going amazing for a period of time, and it takes one thing to switch all that up. And I'm going to read Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. Accept the way that God does things, for who can straighten what he has made crooked? Stop questioning why God is doing certain things. We'll never understand fully. Sometimes we do after it's all over. But one thing my mom would always tell me, learn to suffer well. And I hate hearing that because I want to complain. I want to say, God, why me? Why am I going through this? But I know there's purpose in it. And then I'm going to finish reading it. Enjoy prosperity while you can, but when hard times strike, realize that both come from God. Remember, nothing is certain in this life. Sometimes we think things are a sure thing. Sometimes we think like it's under control and we got this, and we really don't. So what I'm trying to say is stop questioning everything God's doing because you're not going to understand. Learn to praise through the storm. Learn to worship him through the storm. Because the more you don't get it, the more you're going to go through, and God's going to put you through his crash course of learning. And it's devastating sometimes. But always